Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. How are you? We do anything fiber related on this channel and today is no different. Today I am going to be going through all of my spring knitting plans since spring is coming up, and so I just thought it'd be nice to kind of show you guys what I've been kind of planning or like brainstorming, as well as showing you guys some yarn pairings with those things. I know I'm on like a cast on band, so I don't plan on casting these on immediately, but I'm hoping that, you know, talking about it, brainstorming, getting inspired will motivate me to want to finish all of my current whips. Kind of my goal is once I finish all my current whips, I can cast on projects after. So the weather has been actually super nice here in Vancouver. It's gotten me like super interested in spring knitting. Literally it's raining right now, so I'm still hoping to knit a lot of like cardigans and sweaters and maybe slowly move towards slipovers and then tops. So I don't have any like super heavy tops, like summery tops. I think it'll just be fun to knit them in the summer when things get a little hot. First, I need to use this guy up. This guy needs to be used. I've been slowly swatching on things. Like I literally will knit like a couple rows of certain stuff. Like I have so many just to get some inspo. I recently kind of did that with one of my skeins here and I was falling back in love with it. Plan is to make a nice little slip over. I'm thinking I want cabled like braids right along just this section and have like a really nice stockinette panel. So this is my inspiration. I think I can definitely do it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy with the 3 skeins that I have. I think the tweed will just go on super nicely. I think it'd be a nice addition to potential cable patterns in the future. You know, maybe I make a sweater, a cardigan, turtleneck or whatever based off of this series. So I have been dreaming about this one for like years and I would love to get it started. I swatched it on a 4.5 and it was perfect. So if you're ever thinking about getting this year tweed, I think just knitting it alone, 4.5 is a great needle for it. We want her immediately. So to continue on with the slipovers, really want to use up this yarn. So this yarn has been in my stash for who knows how long. It's like ridiculous. I have 4 of them. I've always thought that I was going to use 4 and then hold it with like a fingering weight yarn and try to make a really thin cardigan. I think I wanted to make the April cardigan. I think that was the inspiration for this and I just don't want to do that anymore. So I just had I literally 20 minutes ago I had the inspiration to make a mohair slipover. I've been thinking about it for a little bit, but I just didn't put 2 and 2 together until I thought about holding this like double or like, you know, something like that. So either I'm gonna have to find like a 3rd fingering or figure out how I can hold this 3-strand or maybe get away with 2-strand. I don't know. I think I can get away with holding 2-strand with 4 of these skeins. Make a really nice just mohair based slipover. So very similar to my mohair blouse. I'll just show the blouse here and I'll also show kind of the inspiration for this like a mohair slipover. I didn't realize I didn't have just a mohair slipover and I think it'd be a really fun addition. And because this color is so beautiful, this again with just the white t-shirt or even by itself would be really beautiful. I haven't decided if I wanted to go V-neck or O-neck, but I would love to do kind of an I-cord edging around it. And again, maybe do a saddle shoulder. So this can go really nicely with my mohair blouse. We can maybe call this the mohair blouse vest. I don't know. I think it'll be a fun whip and I think it'll go by quickly because I could just use these guys up so quickly on like a 6mm or something. Kind of to continue on with the mohair, this boy. I think it is time I need to try to venture out and use this. So this is Aura Koigu Origins. It is 96% mohair, 4% nylon. I think I bought 4 or 3 of these. I think if I can continue on with the family, the mohair blouse cardigan maybe. I know my names are getting more complicated as it goes, but it's the best way I can categorize them. And I feel like making a saddle shoulder V-neck cardigan I think would be so stunning in this color. It is kind of what I was envisioning, and maybe even doing like an I-cord like bow instead of like buttons I think would be so lovely with this yarn. I might go up a needle size over the 6mm just because this one is a little bit thicker I think than the than the ballerina. I am also unsure as to whether I want to do paneling because this is kind of self-striping, and normally when you do self-striping yarns, if you were to knit it in the round and then knit panels, your striping is going to be inconsistent. So I have been thinking about doing panels for this and just kind of struggling through. If I do that for the pattern, I'll include both in the round and flat version if you wanted to knit it striping or non-striping. I don't know what people's preferences are. I think it'll be a quick project. I think it'll be fun. It'll be great for the springtime. Finding these yarn from Knit City, Toronto. Lots of ambitious plans, but technically spring is March, April, May, June. So I got around 4 months to knit some of these things and I'm excited. Next, super weird, super different, something I never thought I was gonna be into, but I'm kind of obsessed right now. If you guys follow Bano's story, they're like this Korean knitting company and they have some really nice patterns, but I just saw them post this skirt, full YouTube tutorial on it. It is so fun. I have been such a hater, like literally the biggest hater on doing skirt and pant combos, but recently I've been like really into them. I think they're kind of cool. Bought a puff and pencil pattern that has like the skirt wrap that you put over the pant, and I've been dreaming about sewing it, but I'm so scared. But I think it's really cool because you can also like, you can put it over the pant, but you can also wear it as a skirt alone. And I actually really like how long the midi one is. I think the idea of having like a midi version and a mini version is so cute, and I need to do it. So I saw this yarn and I was like, wait, this would be the perfect yarn to do this because it is so weird. So this is Trio 1. Sorry about this. This just happens every time you try to hold it. It just crumbles. But this is Trio. It's 50% flax, 30% cotton, and 20% bamboo. It's 50 grams, so it's 350, so it's super thin. I don't know whether I'm gonna hold it with another strand or not. I haven't decided yet. I bought 3 of these and I was gonna make like a little top with it, but if I have 3 and they all equal about a sweater quantity, I feel like I should make something a little bit bigger. And maybe if I like the wrap skirt, we do like a wrap top or something. I don't know. I'm like putting this out into the universe. We don't know. Color Sage. I think it's just like the most like nice cool tone gray. So if we can do like a midi version, and then maybe if I have like a black somewhere, I think I bought a Trio in black, so I could make like a mini version. Will this destroy my hands because I'm gonna have to knit it flat? Yes. I could potentially try steeking it, which I think would be really interesting and maybe easier and more manageable. So I'll think about it. I've been really into like doing things a little bit out of my comfort zone, just a smidge, like still a good stockinette, but doing something a little bit different. So I saw this one cardigan on this girl on Instagram. Her name's Poppy Almond. This is the picture. This is the inspo. I have a cardigan that I've been knitting. I literally have it right here. That's so funny. I have this cardigan. I was gonna make it something else, but now it's gonna be this. There's no question about it. I am obsessed with the kind of Chinese Asian knots. I just didn't even think about doing that in a sweater. I really want to do the cardigan version. I would love to do a slipover version, which I'm thinking doing in the COS that I bought in Norway, I think. I bought this as color 1014. I'm thinking maybe doing this in the slipover version. I don't know if I should do it in this kind of fluffy yarn or just do it in like a mohair and a wool yarn. So we'll see. But this is kind of the initial inspiration for it. And then, oh my gosh, I had the most amazingest idea to make a top version. So I don't know exactly what yarn we're gonna use at the moment because I have to see what I have enough yarn for. But the #1 contender is my Mandarin Petite. I just think this would be such a cool color to have, like having this, and this. Ooh, for my little set would be super lovely. I only have 2 of these, which I know is not going to be enough, so I might have to look for a 3rd one, which will be the worst thing ever. Kind of with tops, what I end up having to do is I have 2 of these and then having to buy a 3rd one that could be a different lot. I'll just do all the borders and all the extra kind of stuff with that yarn, and then this yarn will be the main section. I found some other inspiration. I've been contemplating kind of doing it only halfway. I think oh my gosh, I think halfway here, and like little clasps would be so beautiful for the top versus the slipovers might do the whole thing, or maybe I'll do it halfway as well. Maybe we do a sweater version. That would be actually iconic. So no one take that from me. This is my idea. Thank you. However, something I am copying from people that I have been watching recently. I have been re-obsessed with Filet Crochet. I just have been seeing a bunch of people doing it. I've been seeing it all over my Pinterest. I don't know if it's like I've been pushing it on other people because I keep like reposting it on Pinterest and people just like keep seeing it, or I'm just seeing it because it's everywhere. If you don't know, it's kind of like a mesh pattern. You incorporate different patterns. You can like make flowers. You can do literally anything with it. So I am planning on making some stuff that is filet crochet. I'm not confident in my abilities at the moment, so we're gonna start out small. I'm wanting to make like little coasters, maybe like a bookmark, and then once I have gained the courage, I want to make a strap holder top section so I can sew in like a fabric and make like a long dress or a top. I don't know yet. This is the inspo. I kind of see it. I literally, I'm chronically on Pinterest. It's so dangerous. It's all I see and it's all I want. So I would love to make something like this as kind of like one of my first projects. I really love Berta film. I saw her wearing this and it was actually iconic. It's a faux filet crochet, but it's still beautiful. It's like a boat neck top with a matching midi skirt. So if we can do that, I think I would fall in love and die. I bought like 1 billion of this, must be some sort of cotton yarn specifically for crocheting from a thrift store, and I think it'd be perfect amount for the top and the midi skirt. And then I also have, so this is the cream one, I also have a white, which I think I'll do for the borders and some extra stuff. I made like a little swatch because I was kind of paranoid and I wanted to see how it works. Still haven't mastered it. We are so scared. Maybe in the future, I think I do have some like her organic, which would be beautiful, and maybe I could do like a full length dress that is kind of not just this spring, but maybe summer, maybe next year, maybe my entire lifetime knitting crochet plans. If you guys don't know, I've been obsessed with Brioche. I think Brioche is my bae. It's like literally everything I think about. I've made 2 cardigans, I'm making a jacket, and it's not enough for me. I am planning on making a sweater, which I think I'll use the Roma Fennel. Tried it already, but it was not successful. I want to make it with the Holst Super Soft in almond and mix it with my Roma Fennel. I think this color would be beautiful for a brioche. And then, oh my gosh, I had the most brilliant idea, not to toot my own horn. I think it would be really nice to do a brioche slipover, both like just a normal slipover, but also button down. And I don't know why I didn't even think about doing this, but I should use my Tiffany. I think this is spinny, and hold it 2 strands. I have this most beautiful mohair from Sannisgarn, Tin Silk Mohair, that literally meshes in with this so beautifully. So I think 2 strands would be wonderful. I'm either doing it open or closed, I haven't decided yet. To add it into the collection, I think I need her. Again, inspo. I don't know if I'll find a picture for it, but I think I have a ton of slipover ideas, and I think slipovers go by relatively quickly. I am excited because I have been doing a lot of sweaters recently, so I think it'll be like a nice change. I remember I was making a ton of tops last year, and that was really fun because it went by super quickly. So I've been really contemplating doing a Thursday top O-neck, hoping to get it out soon, but I would love to do an O-neck version. I think it would just be the most beautiful silhouette. Bottom kind of taper out would be so lovely. Either maybe mixing kind of like Holst Garn Coast with something like a fingering weight yarn or something like that, I think would be beautiful. Thursday top like long sleeve would also be super iconic. So yeah, in like a black, I think would be everything. Maybe even like doing a V-neck version in a white, like doing a Thursday top long sleeve. Oh my gosh, I just came up with that. That would be amazing. Would be really like wearable in the springtime or summertime when it gets really hot. So, oh my gosh, wish me luck. That's gonna be a danger. But I don't know, maybe I can also find some inspiration here. Almost like a vest, like a high neck vest, really high neck, goes down and then V's, tapers very long. And then also doing that in a long sleeve, I think would be beautiful. Dark color, and then maybe doing a V-neck with long sleeves in like a cream color. Oh, I would wear the bejesus out of that. Or even doing short sleeve. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, short sleeve. I'm excited to use up some yarn and try out those things. I hope this video wasn't too long. It's just me word vomiting and brainstorming things with you guys here. I hope that gave you guys some inspiration on stuff that you're wanting to knit or wanting to try out. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, push the notification bell if you want to be notified when I post next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.